Bombshell report. Joel Embiid. Broken orbital bone. So this the eye bone. It's like the eyebrow bone. Out for at least 2 games in their second round series against the Miami Heat. This is massive. 30 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, up to 10 assists per game. This is a team that would struggle to make the play-in tournament without Joel Embiid in the East. Now they face Miami Heat, team that is extremely physical, by the way. As soon as Joel Embiid comes back, that thumb issue isn't going away. They have multiple guys that can score on the perimeter, defend on the perimeter. There are a lot of role players that are going to come in, give you good minutes. Even without Kyle Lowry, who's not playing in Game 1. Even if Jimmy Butler misses time, which he will play in Game 1. Like, you've got Victor Oladipo, you've got Gabe Vincent, you've got Caleb Martin, you've got Max Strus. You got a bunch of guys that the casual fans never even heard of that might get you 25. Didn't even mention Duncan Robinson. Didn't mention Tyler Hero. This is a nightmare. The Woj bomb is that there's... This is the bomb. This is the sound of the Woj bomb. There is optimism that the Sixers can get Joel back as early as Game 3 or Game 4. Excuse me, pause. As early as? Like, that doesn't inspire me. That doesn't give me optimism. You could be already down 3-0 by then. If you don't think Doc Rivers is a good coach when he's up 3-0, how do you think he's going to be down 3-0? So much scoring now has to fall on a guy who hasn't been elite in 2.5, 3 years. Hasn't been elite before the word. Like, the last time James Harden was elite was before we knew what social distancing was. Like, we didn't even know the word COVID. That's the last time Harden was Harden. Now, he's ecstatic that he left Houston because he had to shoulder the burden. He went to the Nets where he's like, well, I got Kyrie and KD. Awesome. I don't have to shoulder... Wait, then KD goes down. Kyrie does Kyrie things. Then he bolts. He's like, I now get Joel Embiid. I don't want to be the number 1 scoring option. And now, when the lights are bright, James Harden, playoff Harden, comes to play with all of the scoring burden on his shoulders once again, with less explosiveness, less athleticism, and 20 more pounds. What do you fucking think's gonna happen? I don't know. It doesn't take a scientist or a mathematician. Like, I don't even know why I'm giving this take. It's so obvious. Poor James Harden. Like, everywhere he goes, the world crumbles around him. And it's, like, largely still on him somehow. I don't know. And, like, Tyrese Maxey... He's such a volatile player. Love little Tyrese. Like, his braids are shaking all over the place because he's so erratic. I love him. But if you're thinking that he's going to be the guy in high-pressure moments at 20, whatever he is, he's young. He's inexperienced. He's chucking. We're now relying on Tobias and Danny Green. Listen, I don't know what to say. If we see the James Harden we saw in Game 6 in the first round against Toronto, maybe they compete. Maybe they can even steal a game. James Harden in that game, 22 points, 7 of 12, 6 rebounds, 15 assists. He's going to need at least that stat line. I think probably 35 points, 8 rebounds, 18 assists needs to be the stat line. But if he is not, this series might be over in 4. Prediction time, I think Joel Embiid comes back, gets one, Miami in 5.